Okay, sorry about that, the battery's gone. We're not very good at the technical side here. Alright, so this is going to be number 6, and hopefully this is the one I'll finish up on for this little bit. Love yourself is another thing that people think of love, and they always think it's selfish to love yourself, but you can't love anyone else if you don't love yourself. So you really do have to learn to like and love yourself. So if you're not loving yourself, then you're doing something wrong. So it is really important. It's not selfish, it's not wrong to love yourself. You need to, because you're the only one that there is in this whole world, universe, whatever else. You're very special, so you must love yourself. Alright, now what was the other ones? Yeah, and in the laws of attraction they put it as to what you give out is what you get back in. And with people being enlightened now and learning these things, this power is definitely coming to us to love ourselves and to love other people and to love the world and to love the now and to love basically happiness, love difference, because they all make the world go round. These are wonderful things. And as we all become connected to the life force and we're listening to it and we're not in fear and we're not scared, stressed out of our heads, we can begin to send this love out. And when we do, it will physically change this world. This is what you can't beat. You can't pay troops to go and beat somebody up and everything will be all right. But the more people we are as an organism, we are controlling what this world is like. And so people, it may seem hopeless, like you've got your mortgage to pay, which is very hard, and food goes up and petrol goes up. And you're basically most probably lonely to quite a degree. Nobody listens to you and other things like this, so you don't get on. But we can change all that by our own attitude. We mustn't allow negativity to come in. If we get up and say, oh, it's going to be another lousy day today, guaranteed it will be another lousy day today. So some of these, like The Greatest Secret, which is there, sort of does this for personal gain. I believe that it does work that way, but I've never really been for personal gain. There are some things that I love. I have lately, I've got myself a motorbike and I love to go and ride on that motorbike, and I'm very grateful to have that. And so I love that. So I'm not against material things, but we should only have things that we love. We shouldn't have them hanging around or have attitude, or just to be better than the Joneses, or everyone needs to have one because the people down the street have got one. We should only have the things, because everything we own owns us too. So we should only have the things that are really part of us, and they make us happy and make us us. They do a function, because it is important that we're happy. It is important that we enjoy things. This is why when more and more people start to do this, it will become a much more enjoyable world. And these things, I'm positive, are going to happen. So there was one other which I can't quite find, which I had written there, so we'll have a look at that. That's it, that's the one I wanted. It was in giving, and giving is the real interesting one, because quite often we give to the wrong people, or we give the wrong thing to the wrong people. And so none of this stuff can you be just willy-nilly, oh, I've got to give someone a present, that'll do, plonk it on to them. we should try to give two things. We should try and give what people want, and we should also try to let other people know what we want, so when they give us something, it's what we want, and we'll say, oh, thank you, wow, how great. This is what it is important to. Quite often we think, oh, I would love to have this. Like, say, as I told you just a minute ago, I love a motorbike. So if I went and gave somebody something to do with a motorbike, that's a yuck. Because I love the motorbike, not them. What do they love? It's very important, once we can start to realise this, that it's not only important to give, but it's important to give both to the right people, because quite often a lot of people the wrong people get all the gifts from all of the good people, and the little quiet people in the background that would really appreciate something, that smile and other things and chatting and just a bit of company, they don't get it because they are in the background. So this one, I think, is really one of the most important to making the day turn around and changing the world. And especially within personal relationships like husbands and wives, we are aliens to each other because we are so different. We might love each other, we might even like each other a lot, but there still is a great deal of difference, and we have to, both of us and all of us, have to try to say, look, you keep giving me this, and I love it that you give it to me, but it's not what I want. I really want just this or that. And then if you can give them this or that, then that really sends up the beautiful vibe. So really that's about what I want to say on that one, is that it is important to use your brain and to go on. Now I just might find out how long I've got. Have I got long? Okay, 3 minutes, so okay, this would be good. And now, the other thing which I try to do is, there was an old movie called Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and they were musicians, which I'm not actually musician-y type fellow, but they started up this religion in the future somewhere, after time travelling all over the place. And the whole thing on that religion was, be excellent to one another. And this really says an awful lot on the practical sense of all this stuff, because it comes down to be excellent to each other, not good to each other, excellent. So if we could try to do everything that we do with excellence, and that isn't that hard, it's just concentrating. It's excellent if, as I say, the person gets what they want, and it's good if you give them something that they don't want, but at least you gave it to them. So the excellence is there. So I'm going to finish up this number 6, which will be the end of this series, because, as I said, the grandkids and everything are coming, so I'm not sure I'll be able to get on for a little while. And I hope that you might give me some comments and thoughts, and that we might be able to learn some more about other things. So I'll say, be excellent to one another, and have a nice Christmas.